Hello, and thank you for joining us for Wednesday Bible study on this Wednesday, October 21st, 2020. I hope that despite all of the challenges that continue to confront us and swirl around us, I hope that you are well, or at least maintaining some level of sanity or equanimity in the midst of it all. And I think that our psalm reading for this Sunday speaks to that point. Let me read it for you. This is from Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth be moved, and though the mountains shake in the depths of the sea, though its waters rage and foam, and though the mountains tremble with its tumult, the nations rage and the kingdoms shake. God speaks, and the earth melts away. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our stronghold. Be still then, and know that I am God. Though its waters rage and foam, and though the mountains tremble with its tumult, the nations rage and the kingdoms shake. Again, kind of sounds a lot like what we are going through these days, doesn't it? So what do we do in the midst of it? Well, we know that the Lord of hosts is with us. Be still then, and know that I am God. Yet it is difficult to be still in the midst of all the noise that surrounds us. Physical noise for one, and our world is it's a noisy world. It's a noisy world. I'm surprised after having moved out into the country, despite the fact that I'm kind of on a busy rural road, North 44th. At night, it's dark and quiet in that house, which is amazing given the amount of noise that surrounds us on a daily basis. But it's not only physical noise that we're talking about. There's mental noise, COVID concerns, noise, political stuff, noise, relationship issues, noise, money troubles, noise, work difficulties, noise, health problems, noise. So how do we quiet that noise? Well, for one thing, we can come to terms with the reality that the Lord of hosts is with us. We are not alone. And we all come to that realization in different ways and at different times. But there are some things that can help us experience that ever-present presence of God. Ways that we can be still, that we can intentionally be still, like prayer is one of them. Take some dedicated time every day, away from the noise. On Tuesdays, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., you can come to the St. John Sanctuary and pray. We have it open specifically for that purpose. Meditation. And you can take this from a Christian perspective and call it contemplative prayer, but either way you look at it, it's a way to quiet your mind, and it's good. Breathing exercises are a way to still your body. A walk in the woods, connection with creation. All of these things, prayer, meditation, breathing exercises, getting in touch with creation, are scientifically proven ways in order for us to calm down, to be still. Many, 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 many years ago, so much of my life now can be prefaced by saying many, many, many years ago. But it was many years ago. I was living in Kalispell, Montana, in the Flathead Valley, which is this absolutely gorgeous valley, rimmed by mountains, with the Flathead River, which comes down from Glacier Park and flows into Flathead Lake. The Flathead River flowing through the middle of this absolutely gorgeous valley, beautifully scenic area. As a matter of fact, I was living in this area before I decided to leave and attend seminary in Iowa. Go figure. Anyway, I was working for UPS at the time. I was a manager of a delivery operation, the manager of the delivery operation for United Parcel Service in Kalispell. It was a very demanding job, and at times it was beginning to overwhelm me. And at this specific juncture in my life and my career, I was like almost drowning in all of the noise that was surrounding me. We were attending a little Lutheran church out in the middle of picturesque Flathead Valley. It was a little church. And above the door, which you could read as you were exiting, and I very seldom noticed, was this text from Psalm. Be still then and know that I am God. On one particular Sunday morning, I could barely hear what the preacher was saying because there was so much noise in my life competing for what he was speaking about. Nice guy, good preacher, but I just wasn't hearing it that morning because of the din from all this other stuff. Though its waters rage and foam, and though the mountains tremble with its tumult, that's the way it felt. So leaving the church that Sunday, it was still a noisy time for me, and I was feeling dejected and a bit lost. And the doors of the sanctuary and the church, one and the same, were opened up and revealed this absolutely gorgeous, sunny Sunday morning with the beauty of the Flathead Valley spreading out before me. And as I was walking out into it, I looked up, which I very seldom did, and read, "Be still then and know that I am God." And it helped. It helped. There's a lot of noise in our lives. And sometimes it's difficult to find quiet time or a quiet space, but I urge you to intentionally seek that out in whatever way works for you. To know that in the midst of trials and tribulations and worries and anxieties and tumults and raging waters, you are not alone. The love of God is as revealed in Jesus Christ is with you. So take some time. Take some time in the rest of this week to take a deep breath. Look out into the wonder of creation and be still and know then that God is God. Amen. Thank you for tuning in. I always appreciate that. You can be with us this Sunday, 9 o'clock outside. It's going to be our last outdoor worship service for the time being. Worship services for November are scheduled to be virtually recorded so that you can see them on Facebook or YouTube or our website. The coronavirus is at a point where it's not safe for us to worship inside right now. However, we do still have in-person Sunday school, in-person confirmation classes with masks, socially distanced. And this Sunday, again, our last worship service outdoor for the time being, and the Sunday school kids will be selling hot chocolate. The proceeds of that sale will go to the Wausau Warming Center. So as you go back out into this week, not only be still, but wash your hands. First thing you got to do, use your heads. Then wash your hands, wear your mask, and keep the faith. God bless you. Amen.